What's going on, y'all? 5 Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NBA, talking Kyrie Irving, who finally decided to come out of the darkness and address the elephant in the room. Yes, that's right, addressing his trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Boston Celtics. And he basically used Stephen A. Smith as his venue to do that because he was on ESPN First Take with one Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, Molly Karam, and the rest of the gang. And basically came on to basically be interviewed by them. And Stephen A. Smith does what he does. He tried to grill him. And so did Max Kellerman, though Max Kellerman's responses that he got from Kyrie Irving were, let's just say, awkward, okay? And I will be getting to all of Kyrie's reasoning behind what he said. But let me just talk really quickly about the answer. So basically, he was asked a bunch of questions, okay? But basically, it was about why the hell did you leave, Kyrie? Okay, what made you want to leave? And did you tell LeBron when you left? And all of these regular questions that we would expect Stephen A. Smith to ask. And he did ask, okay? But Kyrie Irving, okay, gets asked these questions all of a sudden. And here's the thing. It was so interesting. Boy, were his answers interesting. Kyrie Irving begins to sort of answer these questions by not really even answering them. That's right. He basically dodged the damn questions, okay? If he was asked about the fact that why did he leave, he basically said he was thinking about leaving for a very long time. Well, that didn't answer the question. Why do you want to leave? We knew that answers the question, when did you want to leave and when were you planning for it? But you kind of see how he was kind of maneuvering through all of the questions and dodging it. And you might think, you know what, professional athletes do this all the time. I get it, okay? They do, okay? Professional athletes these days are very PC, and for good reason, because you know how the media is. They tend to jump on every little thing. Oh, they twist these words here and there. I get and understand all of that. So athletes these days are very reluctant to actually come out and say stuff. So did I expect Kyrie Irving to come out and say, yo, I don't even like LeBron. That's the whole reason I requested a trade. I just wanted my own team, and I was sick of him. Did I expect Kyrie to say that? Of course not, okay? The reason I'm saying this is what I expected Kyrie is to more so realize that you are on ESPN First Take with one Stephen A. Smith, okay? So Kyrie Irving's team had a hand in him doing this, okay? Nobody forced Kyrie Irving to come on the show and get interviewed. So if Kyrie Irving wanted to get interviewed, that leads me to another question of why did he want to get interviewed, which I'll also get into really shortly. But let's stick to this topic of he got interviewed, okay? And if he got interviewed, then he should have known the type of questions that would be coming his way. So if he knows the type of questions that were coming his way, why did he dodge them, okay? Kyrie starts using all these big words and starts sounding very intellectual, and I understand all of that. Kyrie's a very intelligent guy. But my point to you is, why would you beat around the bush if you know the questions that Stephen A. Smith is going to ask are going to be those questions? And to me, that's what really kind of backfired for Kyrie Irving in this, is because the way he answered these questions, and you guys can go watch the interview and tell me if you guys don't agree with me, but I think I'm pretty right on this. Go back and watch the interview and look at his questions. Just look at his eyes, look at the way he's answering it. It does not seem genuine, okay? And that's my only thing here is Kyrie could have answered this any way he wanted to, but the way he answered it didn't seem genuine. The answer seemed fabricated. Like I said, do pro athletes do this all the time? Of course they do. But in this instance, it wasn't an interview that Kyrie was forced to do. It was an interview that he basically picked. Him and his team wanted him to get interviewed. Okay, so let's get right into the other topic of why did he want to get interviewed, okay? Why did Kyrie Irving want to get interviewed? Why did he pick Stephen A. Smith? Well, first of all, I think he picked ESPN First Take and Stephen A. Smith because it's the biggest platform. I think First Take is the most popular show on ESPN. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is. And even though Fox Sports is just doing pretty well, I do like some of the shows on Fox Sports. I still think, of course, ESPN is the premier brand in sports media, and so I think this was basically the best way to get his message out to the most mass audience, right? Because a lot of people watch the show. So that's why he picked First Take. But then why did he want to get interviewed? To me, I think he wanted to get interviewed because this was the first time Kyrie Irving had a platform to be able to say what he wants after that trade request came out. So the entire summer went by. Kyrie Irving's trade request came out. Kyrie Irving rumors came out. Kyrie's teammates, everybody else, you could hear chatter here and there talked about it. And then Kyrie gets traded. So we didn't hear from Kyrie, and all of those things happened. So to me, it looks like Kyrie Irving wanted to address all of the stuff that happened, and he wanted to come up and sort of, basically be a man about it and talk about all of the entire situation and what exactly happened in his side of things. The only problem is, like I said, he just was not genuine, okay? It just seemed very disingenuous to me. That's just the way his answers came off. He was dodging everything left and right. And so, again, this goes back to the point of why did he want to get interviewed? I think he saw the way Kevin Durant left OKC and got so much backlash, and so Kyrie Irving was trying to come forward and be a man about it and answer all the questions, and instead it kind of backfired on him because, like I said, the answers did not do justice to the questions, and we're still left with questions, okay? So Kyrie Irving kind of went nowhere with it. Look, I appreciate the fact that he at least came on and talked about it, sure, but what avail was it? Really not too much, like I said, because we didn't get much out of that interview, if at all. Kyrie Irving was playing defense for the first time in his career by dodging those damn questions. I'm just joking, by the way. But with that being said, that's what I think, folks, for me with Kyrie Irving with this interview. I'm not quite sure if his PR media team is happy with this because, like I said, Kyrie Irving, he didn't do enough to sway the fans. A lot of people are not going to be a fan of Kyrie Irving after this. But again, why should he care, right? That's fine. Kyrie can do what he wants, and I have no issue with that. I just want to see good basketball. You know what? In this interview, the only good thing that came out of this interview is kind of the subtle shots that he took at LeBron James when he basically said, I don't owe LeBron anything. I don't need to tell him anything when I needed to want to trade. And I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something along those lines, okay? And the best part about it is LeBron, opening night, I hope he drops 50 on Kyrie. I hope Kyrie drops 60 back on LeBron. You know me, I just like good basketball. I'm not a fan of either the Cavs or the Celtics. I'm a Bulls fan, but that's only because I'm from Chicago. But with that being said, at the end of the day, I just want to see good basketball. Let's see what happens this coming season. But like I said, not a big fan of that interview for Kyrie Irving. Thought he could have done a couple things differently. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like my videos, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link down below for that. And if you guys would like me to make more videos like this, please let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.